I have 12 weeks to turn this into a YouTube content creation and filmmaking studio, with the first goal reaching 1,000 subs and 4,000 qualified watch hours in these next 12 weeks. I'm going to be using this board back here, which I will show you in the background of me setting it up and getting it ready, but I'm going to be keeping track with XP bars and staying organized with this system. The system includes an idea/backlog section, to-do and pre-production, in production, post-production/resolve, DaVinci Resolve, hook and packaging lab, an active shot list/gear prep. So I wanted to gamify the path so that it would help with my ADD and keep me focused. I'm focusing on the 12-week year system so that I don't procrastinate, and I do 12-week sprints that force me to get closer to my goal. And if you're keeping track, 12 weeks, right? That's 3 months. So I have 3 months to try to gain 1,000 subs and 4,000 qualified watch hours on YouTube, which is the new monetization. It's the new monetization threshold that I'm trying to reach. Once I start becoming sustainable, then I can focus on transitioning to what I truly want to do for my main job, which is filmmaking and content creation. So I'm excited to get that started. The goal or challenge is using what I have, right? Which is my iPhone and gimbal, a whiteboard, and a homemade softbox, which I'll share a link for the video of me making that to show you how to make one. And using those limited tools to do content creation and film setup. I'm doing this to show that you don't need all that people try to tell you that you need to do these things. I want to show that anybody that has drive and just consistently dedicates their time to their goal and their passions can get there. So let's talk about the first trap that people fall into buying. Because if you look on Facebook Marketplace, there's so many cameras for sale, expensive ass cameras. They don't need to be that much money. People just sank so much money into thinking, oh my gosh, I'm gonna do photography. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna do YouTube, right? So they spent over $1,000 on a camera that they stopped using. So you really have to not fall into that trap. You want to be able to use what you have and get started, and then when you start making money, you can slowly invest into it. Don't break the bank though. The first thing that people say you need, right, is an expensive camera, a 4K mirrorless video camera. You don't need that, right? I'm using right now my iPhone 14, not a Pro, iPhone 14, and I've been using this for all my projects, and it's more than enough to get started, right? So the first myth, right, that you need a $1,200 to $5,000 camera and rig to get started. You don't, right? The rig that I use, the Scorp Mini 3, I got it as a birthday gift from my girl and her parents, and even then the price tag was less than $300, right? For the whole motorized gimbal that does balancing and everything. It was on sale, so it was like $240, I think, on Amazon. But yeah, you don't need an expensive rig. It holds my phone and does everything I need to do and more. And it even has AI tracking, so I can do this hand motion and it'll track my face and my body. So it's really cool. I'm not using that right now with my phone, obviously. Where is it actually? Yeah, it's right here. But it is more than what I ever need, to be honest. So yeah, you don't need a $5,000 camera and rig. You can use a gimbal if you can somehow get as a gift, or if you have like $200 to spend on it, you can use a gimbal. You can use a selfie stick. The one that I'm using right now to record the footage from my desk is a $10 selfie stick from Walmart. It might be $16, I might have lied, but yes, a $16 stick from Walmart, right? And it holds it above and still, it's great. Right? So you don't need an expensive rig and camera, right? It's all about lighting. I have these LED panel lights that my partner got me on Facebook Marketplace for less than $100, and it's for 2 of them. They have a remote, and it's awesome. Facebook Marketplace is one of the best for supplies at a reasonable rate. And as you saw, I created the softbox for it. I didn't even buy it. I created it with cardboard, parchment paper, duct tape, and that's it. So yeah, it came in really handy, and it works great. I love it. You also don't need an expensive microphone system. The iPhone 14 picks up audio pretty well. If you have anything newer than that, which I think we're at what iPhone are we at right now? The iPhone 17, is that right? Yeah, the iPhone 17 Pro is what's coming out right now. So I'm 3.5 generations behind, and my phone still works just fine. So you don't need professional microphone setup. You can record with the sound recorder app on your phone and hold it up close if you're gonna do a voiceover, right? Or if you want to even like pick up sounds, right? So you want to pick up sounds like scraping of a desk or playing a guitar. You can use sound recorder on your iPhone and then just send the file to your computer using iCloud or Google Drive is what I use. And for your phone, what I forgot to mention is that you can record in 4K 30 frames per second, which is what I'm recording right now, and it's awesome. You can also set up grid lines and a level, so whenever you can see where your target area is, and then you can see whenever your phone is not level and it's recording. It's awesome. No need for any fancy camera. You already have a phone. Just use that for now. And that works perfectly with a gimbal or selfie stick. Or just holding the phone out in front of you, you know? You can just hold the phone. If you have a steady arm, you know, or you can lean on things. But so far, the entire setup that I've mentioned to you is like $300, which is not nothing, but you don't even need that, right? You can use a selfie stick that's $16, and you can get an LED light strip on Facebook Marketplace for cheap. Even on Amazon, they're actually relatively cheap. And if not, use a lamp. Just keep an extension cord in a lamp and use that as a softbox. Soft lighting that's already designed, you know, it keeps it cheap. And then another thing that I use, so I use DaVinci Resolve for editing, which is completely free. I don't have the pro version, just the free version, just the po' boy version. And that's more than enough, you know. And then for the music, I'm trying to learn how to do music composition right now, and music theory. I'm learning music theory. Hopefully that'll help me do my own soundtracks soon, and I think that's part of my goal. But yeah, I'm trying to learn that so I can do my own soundtracks, right? And most of these instruments that I have, I've accumulated over the years from having relatives that bought them for me, or just spending a little bit of money that I saved up. You don't need any instruments for recording soundtracks. You can use YouTube's audio library that's on YouTube, and you can add the track to the audio track on DaVinci Resolve, all completely free. This is all free, what I just mentioned. You can use so many songs, so many genres, so many styles, so many feelings and moods. You don't need to spend any money on that. So you can have a whole YouTube filming setup for just using your phone in your hand or a selfie stick if you want to go more. And if you can, try to ask somebody for a birthday gift, maybe a gimbal, right? And a lamp. You don't need to buy a lamp. I'm sure somebody in your house has a lamp. So yeah, so this all can work, and it takes nothing, right? So I'm trying to prove too that I can make it, you know, using what I have and not spending a whole lot of money on any materials or professional equipment. I ideally want to only put money in that I receive from the channel. So once I start actually meeting those monetization goals, then maybe I can put more money in for equipment. But yeah, this is all on top of my other job, my full-time job, and I work in a nonprofit. But yeah, stop waiting for the perfect setup. So just kind of get started today. Do it with me, you know. But yeah, I'm on week 1. So let's see, 12 weeks. Can I do it? Can I get there? I really hope so. But yeah, thanks for watching.